So moving right along, 65 kilograms. We're going to see Anthony Ashnault pulled one of the surprising upsets of the tournament when he knocked off national champion Jason Surtis in an amazing match. 8-7, drama, a lot of scores, a late comeback and win for Ashnault. And he's taking on a veteran, Michael Mangrum. He graduated last year from Morgan State University, 1 or 2-time All-American.
Yeah, I think he won Pac-12s a couple times as well. He's tough. He's a tough guy.
Really good athlete, great body awareness, kind of a goer. He's got a lot of different attacks. Really likes a left-sided high crotch. You know, lots of good wins for Mangrum in his college career. It could be a little boy versus man here. I'm not sure, but Ashnault's look. He looks the part of an experienced freestyler here, even though he's just finished his true freshman year at Rutgers.
Right, and he redshirted, so he'll be on the scene next year.
Yeah, 149, I would guess. And, man, he just beat the 49 national champion in a match. It wasn't, you know, sometimes a freestyle win, you can't take put a lot of stock in it, but it was legit leg attacks and finishes for Ashnault. It's going to transition to the next level. That maybe he won't beat Surtis folk style, but it's going to transition for him. As he looks for that little shuck by, drops down to the single, gets height, and Mangrum wisely bails out, and Ashnault takes a 2-0 lead with 2 minutes to go here in the opening period.
Yeah, and, you know, I'm not sure actually if they called a passivity warning there on Mangrum. Yep. I saw the officials blow the whistle and he raises his blue hand, but I didn't see it confirmed. So, but just keep that in the back of your mind.
So 1:44 to go now. Ashnault strikes early, picking up where he left off after upsetting Jason Surtis. Mangrum would be a huge win for him as well.
Yeah, he seemed to struggle at the tournaments like these. He's always in the All-American mix, but hasn't quite got to this point where he has a shot at the title, you know.
Mangrum or Ashnault?
Yeah, Mangrum.
Yep. Nice heavy hands from Ashnault, working the back of his head. Really, Mangrum hasn't been able to get to his offense at all yet. Ashnault's been dictating the pace. But when Mangrum goes, he's an explosive athlete, real powerful. Drops that ankle. Ashnault had two beautiful low singles against Mangrum. Or against Surtis, excuse me, yeah.
Well, it appears Mangrum's starting to try to close the gap a little bit, and he's controlling the mat a little bit more, trying to dictate his pace. Ashnault staying outside. Similar style matchup that we had the match before here. Ashnault staying outside, going for those slick takedowns. Mangrum trying to charge his way in. But under 20 seconds to go now in the first period, and one Ashnault takedown on the board. Oh, Ashnault trying to get a slick one there.
That double. Now they're in the over-under position.
Oh, that was close. That would have been big heading into the break, but Mangrum able to sneak his way out of there.
But as it stands, it's going to be 2-0 at the break. Ashnault leading.
Yeah, Mangrum pinned Gabe Moreno in the semifinals.
Okay. It's definitely the path for Ashnault has been pretty tough. Went through Abaddon, then of course Surtis. So he's definitely battle tested to this point.
So back to it here. Mangrum and Ashnault. Mangrum didn't really appear to come close to scoring any offensive points in that period. I wonder what his strategy is going to be moving forward. Ashnault's clearly keeping distance. And he's going for that ankle pick.
Yeah.
It's about the third or fourth time. Now he switches sides with it.
Man, he's working right, then left, and right. Beautiful throw by by Mangrum, and he'll tie this match up at 2. And
yep,
maybe
Ashnault
Ashnault
gets
got
a little overexcited there, tried to charge it, and Mangrum horsed him down.
And he looked pretty close to get a score. Now Mangrum looks for a gut.
Yeah, it did appear Ashnault
like he was going to get to the leg, but Mangrum showing that power. Threw it by, got the 2. So 2:10 to go.
So now the dynamic of the match changes. Ashnault has to go at Mangrum.
Yep.
Mangrum has the criteria advantage.
Last score.
With no shot clock, cautions, anything like that in play.
So they want Ashnault to keep the hands out of the face here. Second time the official got on him, so they went attention red. Ashnault really working the snaps, working the head of Mangrum. Trying to wear him out, get him to break position. Good snaps. Continue to come, elbow control. Really keeping his hands active. And Reds, Ashnault. There's a nice left side high crotch, quick finish.
They're calling 2 on that.
For Ashnault, that was really quick. Now he's looking for that bow and arrow maybe. And he's got the leg trap there. So 1:22 to go now. Ashnault's got the lead again.
And Ashnault's still going to keep coming.
Yeah, I think that's the recipe for him to continue to widen the gap. He's had success. He gave up one little throw by, but otherwise he's been getting to his holds, and I think he may be starting to wear out. I mean, he was really getting his hands going. He had Mangrum break position, but now he takes a shot, ends up in the front headlock of Mangrum.
Yeah, got to be careful of the shot.
Looking head in the hole, yeah.
I'm surprised. Mangrum not as fluid with his movements here as Ashnault has been.
No.
Not chain wrestling. That's the term I'm looking for.
There he looks for that left side high crotch I was telling you about. Now, Ashnault on the re-attack, it's got him at the edge, and he's going to settle for the 1-point push out, 5-2. So now it's a 3-point lead, a little insurance point there for Ashnault. That way he can give up a takedown now, and he doesn't have to worry about giving up the last score.
That 1 point is big.
Because as it stood, if Mangrum had gotten a takedown there, he'd be winning 4-4. So a huge push-out point there with 30 seconds to go for Ashnault.
You know, if I'm Ashnault, I'm just going to stand in the center of the mat. Mangrum hasn't really shown me anything offensively.
No, we haven't seen hardly any leg attacks from Mangrum yet. There is he looking arm drag.
10 seconds to go. And it appears we're going to have an Anthony Ashnault victory.
He's probably just going to bail us out. They can go 2.
Yep, 5-4, 4 seconds.
So he's got to fight him off for 4 more seconds here. Ashnault leading by 1 now.
And there it is.
Ashnault wrestling to the whistle. Gets the win, 5-4, and I'm already excited for match number 2 there.
Yeah,
That's
interesting to see. Going to be interesting to see how Mangrum
adjusts
because
he
he has to adjust.